Hello everybody and welcome back to Vex Asia. As you know, today is our final day here at the Sense Expo and Convention Center. In this episode, we will have a snapshot with the various exhibitors. So here I am at Technoform. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly?
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Amos. I'm actually the technical specialist in terms of thermal insulation product. And Technoform is actually a German company. More than 50 years ago, we have been, let's say, focusing on helping our customers in terms of window facade designs to help insulate their systems, ultimately meeting, let's say, energy efficiency requirements. So, that's just a very short introduction about my company and myself.
Yes, and I've noticed that Technoform has a wide range of products that I believe our clients will be interested to find out more. So can you share with us more about these products?
Sure. So just a quick introduction. I think in terms of Technoform, we have been focusing on providing thermal insulation solutions for windows and doors. And generally, we have been helping our customers in terms of, let's say, developing window systems from the coal systems, which is currently what's used in Singapore, pure aluminum window systems. And what we can see here is that by using thermal break technology itself, we can see that the window frame performance can improve from 7 U value to actually up to 2 point something U value. That's about 2 to 3 times improvement in terms of the energy efficiency performance of the framing system. And here we have also a snapshot of how, let's say, the window systems are actually looking like in terms of having a thermal break in between. So a lot of you might wonder, okay, at the end of the day, that having this technology of a thermal break technology in the window system, how does this really benefit, let's say, the end users itself? So I'd like to show you the next demonstration. So the next demonstration here is actually showing you 2 different profiles. One profile is actually the aluminum profile itself, and the second profile is the profile with thermal break. And what we can see here is that we are simulating a sunlight coming down, demonstrating sunlight similar irradiance like in Singapore, and it's about 1000 watts. And what we can see here is that there is a lot of heat flux coming through the aluminum profile. And here we can see the heat flux is about 500-400 watts per meter square. And for thermal break, we are talking about 30 watts per meter square. So what we can see is that the improvement is more than 10 times, 15 times in terms of heat flux reduction. So very clearly, thermal break technology can actually improve by reducing the heat gain coming into an indoor environment. And at the end of the day, your air conditioning will actually be working less hard. So buildings, developers can actually recoup this in terms of the energy consumption. Hello everyone. Let me bring you to the third setup itself. So in the third setup itself, what we can see here is that Technoform, we not only work on the thermal optimization of window system, we actually work on the thermal optimization of curtain wall systems as well. So we are talking about stick curtain wall, unitized and semi-unitized curtain wall systems. And what we do is that we incorporate our thermal break, which is actually meeting global standards in terms of structural requirement. As we know, facade systems are actually facing a lot of wind load, structural loading and everything. And Technoform thermal breaks are actually meeting the global standard requirements for structural performance as well. So if we zoom into the third, let's say mock-up, we actually have a 3D printed sample here. And initially with a non-thermally broken unitized curtain wall system, we are actually seeing the curtain wall performance being close to 16-17 watt per meter square Kelvin. But right now, if you look at the frame performance, after adopting our thermal break solution, we are actually looking at a frame U value of about 3.4 watts per meter square Kelvin. So that's a significant improvement of about 4 times in terms of U value. So naturally, this is also helping the amount of heat gain coming into the environment, the indoor environment itself. So I would like to bring you to our next demonstration. For us, I think demonstration is a good way to actually show our customers how our thermally broken profiles actually work. So down here we have 2 demonstration box, one simulating the summer environment, one simulating the winter environment. Summer environment, the heating temperature is about 50 degrees Celsius, and winter environment, the cooling temperature is about minus 7 degrees Celsius. And you can see here, with the aluminum profile here, if I have a touch on it, it's actually feeling very hot. I know you guys can't feel it, but I can tell you it's hot. And down here, if you see the aluminum profile with that's undergoing cooling, you can see it's already freezing at this part. And you can see here, there's actually water coming out. But with thermal break technology, what happened is that in a heating and a cooling environment, generally I can put my hands here and I don't feel any heat at all. So this is actually reducing the amount of heat absorbed and re-emitted to the indoor environment, and basically your air conditioning don't have to work as hard itself. And next one is for freezing. Again, thermal break technology in winter climate can actually help you with your keeping the cold out, and your heating in the indoor don't have to work as hard as well. So down here you don't feel the profiles are actually being too cold. So this is actually how we also demonstrate the effects of thermal break through conduction, and initially I showed what was through solar irradiation itself. So finally, I would like to bring you to my last demonstration here. At Technoform, we are actually just a thermal insulation company, whereby we focus on providing thermal insulation solution for our different customers. So we work with local fabricators and international window fabricators to actually come up and develop different window systems according to the performance requirement itself. So here we have our local partners like Seiko Wall, that is actually familiar brand name for facade in Singapore, and we also have international partners like Technow that is down here. At the end of the day, for us at Technoform, I think what we want to do is that we want to service our customers in a way whereby technically we can help them to develop the next, to future-proof their facade, and at the end of the day, they will be having a value add in the built environment itself. And with that, I hope that all of us can continue to work on high-performance facade systems to actually work on the carbon emission targets that Singapore and globally set out to have. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. So if you are interested to find out more about their facade solutions, please come on down to their booth today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to Vex Asia. Now we are at Portacool. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm good. Can you tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly?
I'm Kendra Lau. I'm the sales manager for Portacool Asia. We are in the business of providing, we're an evaporative cooling media company that provides energy efficient cooling solutions to various industries. So if you look at the board here, we service the HVAC market, we service the horticulture, gas turbine, as well as the data center. That's what we do.
That's nice. Can you tell us more about the problems that Portacool would like to help solve?
Well, we would like to offer green solutions or part of green technology as a component to help them to cool down their facilities, like warehouses, hospitals, any large spaces efficiently, or green part of the green technology.
Okay, and can you describe more about these solutions that you have for our clients today?
It's a evaporative cooling media, which means you don't use a lot of electricity. It in fact helps to save customers or facility managers as much as 40% on electrical savings. So that is a huge money savings there.
I see that you have some mock-up over here. Do you want to show our viewers what exactly is this?
This is a sample of what we call evaporative media. And if you take a look on this media, this is actually a new innovative product that we had launched 3 years back with UL 900, made of fiberglass materials that services the data center industry. And we also have a different fluid angle, a more compact fluid angle for smaller space unit cooling. So all these medias are meant to cool down areas much more efficiently than the conventional cooling methods.
And they are soundproof as well?
They are not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just meant for cooling.
I see. Okay, so I believe that there are other similar products out there in the market. So why should clients choose Portacool?
We have fantastic track record in the States. We have major data center clients. We are not allowed to name them. Major key players. I'm sure you used them before in your search engines. They are part of our customers. If you talk about a gas turbine, we are a certified gas turbine, one of the largest gas turbine manufacturer. We are not allowed to name the names. So these customers actually is a testimony of how or why the customer should choose us.
That's great to know. Thank you for sharing. Thanks. So if you are interested to find out more about some of their solutions, please come on down to their booth today. Thank you.
Thank you for dropping by.
Welcome back to Vex Asia. Now we are at ID Architects. Nice to meet you. Can you tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly?
Okay, so at ID Architects, we are architects with a focus on a lot of industrial portfolio. So you can see some of our projects that we are showcasing here from across various industries. So things like wafer fab, warehousing, furniture, food production, pharmaceuticals, and so on and so forth. So what else we are also showcasing is our technology arm, IDA Technology, which in our process as architects, we are continually looking at integrating technology to have better workflows, processes, and efficiency. And as a technology company, we create the tools to achieve that, and we package them into solutions that are adoptable by other stakeholders in the industry, so other architects, engineers, contractors, and developers.
Okay. Can you tell me more about some of these solutions that you have for our clients today?
Okay, so here specifically what we are showcasing is BIM Matrix. So it's actually our solution for construction coordination. What it is actually a VR solution, so a virtual reality solution which lets us look directly into the building information models as an immersive experience. So we can actually pick up any issues before actual physical construction. So over this side, you can see on the screen, this is actually what they are looking at. So they are inside an immersive model of actual building, which is under construction. And they are picking up any design errors, any design changes, any review which the client might want to make before we actually go physically to the construction site. So this lets us minimize variation orders and corrections on site, and lets us solve a lot of the issues upstream.
So it's a form of BIM. But from what I'm aware of, there are many other such firms offering products like that. What do you think will make your firm stand out in this very competitive industry?
Rather than a form of BIM, it's more of an interface into BIM. So what else we are looking at is also a very close integration to the construction workflow, where instead of just being a visualization or artist impression thing, we are looking at actually effecting those changes directly into the construction drawings, so we can avoid it on the construction site.
So you are also providing that platform for the drafters to actually make changes to their construction plans.
These platforms are already existing out there. So whether it be Autodesk Revit or Graphisoft's ArchiCAD, what we do is we actually provide a full loop integration. So as we extract the information, review it in VR, we can document these sessions in very high detail. So where they're going, what issues they're discussing, what markups they're doing, what changes need to be made. And we can feed this directly back into the authoring software, where your drafters can refer to that, and they have enough information to update the change. So we then set off an iterative process as we go through the project, looking at objects in smaller and smaller details.
Okay, and then can I just ask, so as long as I put on this goggle, I will be able to visualize any work site that I'm on?
Yes, that is correct. So besides just being able to visualize the work site, we are able to do it as multi-user. So rather than you being isolated, you can actually see the other users inside, and more than just in the same physical location, especially now with a very interconnected industry, we can do it across sites, so across construction sites, and anywhere there's an internet connection. We don't have to be physically together, but we can interact on a very detailed level because of the immersive environment.
I see. So you have heard it from him. If you're interested to find out more, please come down to the ID Architects booth today. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for your time. Hello everybody, welcome back. And now we are at Schindler. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, Vici.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me more about yourself and describe your business briefly.
Okay. I'm Lok Fong. I'm coming from Jardine Schindler, currently leading the innovation and digital business. And our solution is a current latest technology, which is equipped with the facial and QR solution, which is provide a post-pandemic touchless solution in a one seamless journey.
So can you tell us more about the problems that you would like to help tackle?
Now the major issue from the market, what we can see is there's a lot of solution from the market in terms of the innovation or new technology solution. However, there's no one platform to provide or integrated all the solutions together. And our customer or the markets also need to find different vendors from individually and also talk to them individually. And now our solution can provide an all-in-one concept. That means we are provide one-stop solution for your building and mobility.
So I think our viewers must be interested to find out what exactly are you going to offer. So maybe you can run us through the different solutions that you have.
Okay, let's have a look at our journey. First, I will like to show you regarding for our facial recognition with the turnstile equipped. What you can see in here is our turnstile concealed with a camera in the turnstile cabinet. And since you walk to here, then you will seamlessly open the journey, and so as we also provide the landing destination indicator to show the passengers that, which lift have been allocated, and as well as you will not forget the lift where we will take you to. And after, if you want to change your mind to not the 7th floor, also we have the port terminal in here, which is able to provide it, change your mind, or you can also just scan your QR code through the port terminal. And as well as we also can provide another design for this, for example, like instant, you can choose 12th floor and different landing destination indicated display. So after my journey, I would like to introduce my robot journey to you. Robot is very generic nowadays or very demanding nowadays, specifically for the cleaning, delivery, and the surveillance. And I would like to demo how does it work for this demo of the robot and pass through the turnstile. And our robot solution is, since you started with a robot journey, the robot will automatically pass through the turnstile and call the lift. Turnstile open and lift bay assigned, and you can see the 4th, 5th will be assigned to this robot. And the robot will automatically enter the aerator cabinet. And after it delivered or finished its job, and it will pass through or get back to the charging point. After the robot finished the journey, I hope I can share the latest technology and the innovation which is now ready for your building and mobility. Thank you.
Thank you. So I think our viewers will be curious to find out why should they choose Schindler. Could you share with us what makes Schindler stand out?
As I highlighted in the beginning, Schindler now can provide an all-in-one and as a one-stop solution. And particularly, we are providing our valuable service in terms of two key objectives. One is how we can enhance our user experience as well as improve the building operation efficiency. This is the most important, the value we want to deliver to every customers in the market.
All right, thank you for sharing. So you're interested to try out this gantry for yourself or to find out more about their latest solutions that they have to offer, please come on down to their booth today. And with that, that's all for this episode. Thank you.